crazy if you think doing this prevents bits from getting in your mouth. This traditional step when preparing mate is a waste of time, and it's suggested to prevent clogging, which I proved doesn't in my last video with Shimahone. And people said one of two things. First, that it wasn't for clogging, but instead to prevent bits from being sucked up. But when you really think about it, it makes zero sense. Sure, covering the top stops the suction, but once you set the bombilla in and release, it's not like the bits just disappear. Covering it just delays when it gets sucked up, but the dust is still in the gourd. And plus, why would plugging the straw until you set the filter all the way to the bottom, where literally all the yerba is, and releasing make any less of it go in the straw? The second thing people said was it didn't clog because I was using Shimahone instead of other yerbas, which doesn't make any sense when it's the dustiest one. But I tested it with a different setup anyway, and this time I have a Uruguayan yerba and an alpaca bombilla. And as you can see, if prepared right and doing the initial soak, there should barely be any water to even avoid getting into the straw anyway, making this step even more useless. Going through with it anyway, you can see I can still drink it. Now for the hell of it, just to cover all my bases, the next day I tried it again with the same setup, but this time without covering the straw. And you can see again, there's not much water to avoid getting sucked up, and as I said from the beginning, I can still drink it with ease.